And hello there everyone, welcome back. I'm BogMod. We're playing more of The Legend of your Trails of Cold Steel, and I was victorious! First time, playing Blade, everybody, they all lost. It was a slaughter. It was too graphic to be shown on this, on the channel. So yeah. Whee! Schwarzdrach barrier. Aha. Yeah, we're continuing up north. Always north. Special line for Roar. Next up is Roar, the terminus of the expression line. Here we are. First visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy. See why people associate with industry. It feels like the whole city's one big mass of iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. Well, those cone-shaped towers in the distance anyways. They're missiles. Oh, orbital generators for the industrial plants. Since the large factories in the city, they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Wow, really? If I had seen for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. Ooh. They look like beakers of science! The best kind of beakers. Rower Station! Is that the, what's his name? The guy who's drowning his sorrows in coffee? From Trista? Might just be the same model. As far as Rower, transfer to a freight line to reach the Northern Highlands from here, right? Four of them into board. Platformers up the staircase to the left. Okay. Oh, but I can talk to people. Alright, nope. He just wants to go on his business meeting. Made it all the way to Rower. And a bell. You have a name. Why do you have a name? I never imagined you'd be such a dogged pursuer. Oh, you're the noblewoman that your butler's looking for you. I remember he was stalking you in Berehard. Alright then. Clean this area. Okay. Finally here. Foraging from behind, but never plays nice to the back. Oh, my dad has problems with his back and sitting too long. Let's get up in here. They're visiting a friend. Where's the conference again? It's 3 o'clock. Check in the hotel, eh? Business is being done. Right, I'm heading off. Okay, don't forget to write or to maintain proper hygiene. Make sure you eat a balanced diet. I know, I can look after myself, sis. To come back home on the very next vacation you get, I promise. Alright. Wow, look at all these trains. This is the coolest. He's always so excitable, but I do wish he had a volume control knob sometimes. Oh. Well, maybe you just need to hit your child more. That's how you control the volume of children, right? There we are. So we got Roar Emir. Okay, so that's Emir is where Reen is from. There's the iron mines. Zender Gate. Perfect. And that's where we were told about. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. For some lunches for the rest of our journey. Sounds like a plan. So 4 hours to go, we're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. It's highly unlikely a freight train will be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. Go through the ticket gate again. We'll stop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Ah! Sharon?
What?
I agree, Elisa.
No way.
I agree, Reen.
Sharon?
It is!
How did you get here before us? The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
No, Sharon, I want to actually know, how did you manage to get here before us?
And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
I'm deeply suspicious of you now, Sharon.
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Do you have access to some sort of private airship, maybe? Special packed lunch for each member of the group?
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
Yeah, no, Emma, don't let this go. How did you get here before us?
That said,
Yeah.
I'm really curious how you got here before us.
We all want to know.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Aha!
Of course, why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Very cunning, Sharon.
Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the Highlands with us now, are you?
I hope not.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Is it Mom? Oh, blonde hair? Yep, it's gotta be Mom. Oh, she looks quite fashionable.
Mother?
Oh, it's Mother, not Mom.
Hello, Elisa.
Oh, the music switches.
You all must be members of Class 7.
Irina Rhineford.
I'm Elise's mother, Irina.
Irina, sorry.
Also the chairman of the Rhineford group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure's all ours.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What?
Aww.
Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say?
Oh?
It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Don't think I've ever heard Reen talk about sunshine and gumdrops like that.
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make. Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life, in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
Oh, you must not have
Oh,
known.
is she one of the directors?
In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
There we are. There it is.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Wow.
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
Oh, Elisa.
You alright?
Poor Elisa. I wonder what her dad's like. Also, I wonder... Was she always like that? Like, why even have a kid if you're... I have this strange feeling... I don't know. So it's like... There's two things. Either... You know, she started off much more happy and about to have the family and all that, and it deteriorated over time. Or she was always kind of against it. It makes me wonder why they even tried to have a family in the first place. She doesn't seem like the type. I guess we need to find the dad to really kind of get more pieces of this puzzle. Anyways, damn it. But I had her out of my hair because she was one step ahead of me this whole time. Am I to you and that art on good terms then? Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. And rocked me to us for a long time now. Once left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know that I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Could I have a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. There are sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really that much of a problem? It's complicated. Usually seems like she's only interested in work, but then she'll start suddenly meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. Should have known something was up. I think my grandfather gave me to cover my academic expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. Your mother's been paying your bills the whole time. It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. I suppose this might raise up a third possibility. That she's just not good with her kid. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. She showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Useless. Forget it. Yeah, well, it's complicated. She's like, hi, Elise, but it's not like, I love you, child, or be safe, or... It wasn't very familiar. Not even a hug. I like hugs. Well, we just entered a tunnel, the first of many. Now they're going through the mountains. I see. Tunnels. It was always reminded me when we would have to drive up north to visit my family, or my extended family, and we'd go through tunnels. There was always a game to try and hold your breath for the length of the tunnel. Anyway. Oh, we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us. Seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. These are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen. I will let her hear the end of it. Let's dig in. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. Wow, so you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study? Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. I know, it slips your mind sometimes that they are actually soldiers in training, as it were. Florida seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Into the academy, Gaius always stands up because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad's the only one who really has height on me. Grows fairly short, though. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. Quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. A little on the shy side, but I hope you get along with him. He can do. So if you look out the window, it feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. See, halfway through the Isengard range now, which is indicated in 2 or so hours, so take this time to relax. Appreciate the info. Thanks, conductor! Did you back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, I made the same trip back then, too. Your time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. This served as a pretty useful primer. It did. One of the people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic guys. There's the gate, the end of the line, the freight line. Then we're in the North Highlands. Hey, that looks like last tunnel anytime now. I see. Elises, we're almost there. I should probably fell asleep. Yeah, they probably were both napping. I do the same thing on long trips. Here we are. How Highland-tastic. So this is just being on the distance, but looks like that's it. That's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say that, say so when you see it up close. $4:30. Zendar Gate. So you've arrived. It's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General.
Likewise. It's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though, this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red.
Color they use for my class. Class 7. It's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, but he's the Lieutenant General in charge of the Zender Gate. Seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial eye patch with an Imperial General with an eye patch? That seems familiar somehow.
These must be your classmates.
Indeed. About half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Rean Schwarzer, pleasure to meet you, sir. Lisa Reinford, Emma Mittelstein, Eustace Albaret. It's an honor.
Haha. So your classmates are as interesting a bunch as I'd heard.
Zex the Vander family! They are, they've shown up in the other games, the Vander family, as protectors of the Imperial family itself.
Commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Honor Division. Pleased to finally meet you.
What-eyed Zex! You're the guardians of the Arnor family. The Arnor family being the royal family of Erebonia.
Oh, it seems some of you already know of me.
A guardian of the Arnor family? Oh, now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And one-eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest soldiers, or generals. They say the Vander and the Arsaid schools of swordsmanship are the 2 most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir.
Ha! I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear all about your experience in the Highlands, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. Just send it as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall.
Agreed. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements?
I did, rest assured.
What arrangements? Now if we want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, so I, the Astral General, to arrange some transportation for us.
Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way.
I wonder if I should give him my... or he can have his own voice distinct from the other Vander we have run into. Was it Mueller? Oh, this music. Oh. Nord Highlands. I'm liking it already. It's simply breathtaking. Dude, he is so beautiful. I had no idea a land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. Do we get horsies? We're getting horsies. But there's 5 of us. Horses, are you saying? To travel to the settlement on horseback? The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. Fine, you're a member of the riding club, and Reed and Elisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. We're back home, so I should be okay as long as we're not making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Just to ride on the back of someone else's horse. This would probably be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yeah, though I do feel a little nervous. Let's mount up at once then. Yeah! Look at us go! Okay, steady now, steady. It's a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine. I think. Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Or before I forget. Sure, guys won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. Map. Yay, the map! Map settlement, army watchtower, colossal statue. Ooh. Ancient quarry, Lake Lacrima, a stone circle. Ooh. Such a level of detail. Your surveying expertise is being put to good use.
Indeed. Hope it'll prove useful during your field study.
Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it for me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. In regards to the elder and Lakin. We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us then. Whee!
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
Nice effect on the hair, though.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Right.
Let's move.
Ooh, how to ride the horse. Nice! Alright, largely the same as for regular move it. Left stick to move, dash by using the R1 button. Alright.
Yeah!
I wonder if I can talk to anyone over here then. Oh, alright. Oh, this is fun. I like it. And the beautiful sun in the sky, the eagles overhead. Let's see. Just keep going basically dead north. Alright then. Yeah, this would be a while to get around. Oh.
Yeah!
You're as excited as a child.
I think I'm just caught up in the moment.
Oh, what fun. So which way do we go? So fast, it's surprisingly easy to lose your sense of direction. If I showed you a couple major landmarks to help you get your bearings. Zender Gate. Uh-huh. It's triangular rock. It's part of this part of the Highlands. Creative naming, guys. It's so massive. The farther away we can see it from, the better landmark it'll be. What's that building to the left? That'll be the Imperial Army's watchtower? Yeah. Now the Calvin Republic to the east. Should come as no surprise the army would want a watchtower here. The Highlands border both Calvard and Erebony, much like Crossbill. Finally, I was in that direction. Gotcha. Map. Okay, I have a better idea where everything is now. This map handy until we're more familiar with the Highlands, though. Don't think of it. What are those stone pillars over there? Well, now that you point them out, I'm surprised I didn't notice them before. They seem man-made, at the very least, not the sort of construct nature would leave lying about. There are quite a few similar objects and structures scattered across the Highlands. Most folks think that they're remains of the Neolithic civilization that existed here over 1,000 years ago. Wow, that's pretty far back. So isn't that way? To serve from the Animus ruins in Erebonia. Perhaps not. As far as you're curious about them, we should save that discussion for later. To reach the settlement before sundown. Right. Let's ride! And actually, I'm going to take a little break here. So thank you all for watching. We'll come back soon. We'll have more fun times in the Highlands. Talk to you later.